All right, here we go. This is. It looks like I can actually continue right off of my original save file. Uh, which I will not be doing. Oh my God, look at this. Look at the auto saves from 2017. And these ones from after Tears of the Kingdom came out. Uh from when I had the Skyward Sword Link amiibo, and I was doing my redemption to get the entire set there. Anyway, I recall there being an option to like have a second. Yeah, so you can have a second file now. I don't know if I'm really gonna do a master mode playthrough. I don't think there's really any reason to, per se. I think we're just gonna go ahead and do a new game and just have a fun little romp, honestly. You've got to be fucking joking. You've got to be Oh, oh, my save problems. Okay. We're going to handle this very quickly. Data management. Quick delete. I just need 60 megabytes, right? So I can download, I can delete whatever the fuck. Fucking, I mean, I guess I could get rid of the Dark Prince demo because I have the full game. I kind of like holding on to the demos, though. Honestly, I'm just going to go ahead and get rid of Tetris 99. And I'll write myself a reminder to download that on top of Okami HD, Bulletstorm, Panzer Dragoon Saga, and the Nintendo GameCube Virtual Console thing. Because I'm out of fucking data! Okay, let's try this again! Tetris 99 is on the list of things to re-download. New game! If only the Switch 2 could take normal SD cards. Am I right, gamers? Not salty at all. No siree. Is this Japanese? It's fucking Japanese. Okay. Did we keep it Japanese or I kind of want to turn it to English just because that's like it feels right, you know what I mean? It is cropped properly. Okay. For some reason my OBS windowing is not very good. Generally don't know what the story is with that, but whatever. Yeah, Ren, if you do, I'd love to have it. I feel like I don't really have to. I mean, I've played through this game, what, 3 times? This will be the 4th time. Whoa, camera, please. This will be the 4th time I'll have played through this game on stream, I think. Because there was the original, there was 3 Heart Master Mode, there was 100% completion, and then there'll be this. So fucking nuts. I'm probably just gonna talk over all the dialogue and stuff because who really fucking cares at this point? Yeah, here we are. It took me a little bit to realize that I had these two. I don't know when I just like realized that the Switch 2 NSO expansion pack comes with this and Tears of the Kingdom. But at some point, I just kind of remembered. And I've been sitting on the idea to stream this for, I don't know, 2 weeks? 2.5, 3 weeks, really? I kind of thought I'd have more time. I'm going through... This month has been all sorts of fucked. I don't even know how to describe it. Like, it's had ups, it's had downs. I have been through the roller coaster of life, truly. And, yeah, I haven't gotten to stream nearly as much as I thought I would. I'm actually very seriously in the midst of getting a different job, even a kitchen job, even though I didn't want to be in the industry anymore, but I just am so sick of the current job that I have right now that all of my resources are stuck between doing Pokemon stuff when I have a few minutes, and if I have the time to sit down and do some, I'll do some job apps. And that can be a few minutes, it can be whatever, it can be just like whatever I need in the moment. I'm gonna shut up for a second though, because it's time for the cutscene. That is still a beautiful cutscene. I'm gonna kind of do this however the fuck I really feel like. I didn't mean to do it like that, but... Good start! There we go, that's what I meant to do. Oops. Okay, we're good. Okay, yeah, I'm not gonna really talk about it too much. Eon, welcome to the stream. How you doing? You are enjoying yourself. I'm actually curious to see, since we are playing this game for the first time on the Switch 2, if there's any differences as far as, you know, flavor text, item descriptions, dialogue changes. I kind of highly doubt it, but I'm curious if there are any. Bella, how you doing? Also, this isn't really going to be a speed run or a long-form casual playthrough. I might do the beasts, or, you know, all of the main story, rather, I should say. I might just go to straight to Ganon or something. I don't really know. Yeah, right. Um. Oh my god, how do you fucking control this game?
リンク、リンク、シーカーストーンのマップに示された場所へ向かうのです。
That didn't. All right, plan B. And I missed all the fucking weapons. Oh, I love that. All right, well, anyway. Gee, the more things change, the more they stay the same. Am I right, guys? Yeah, no, I'm actively using my Wii right now, actually. Granted, I'm using it specifically just because all of my Wii stuff is on it. But right now, with some of my free time, I am in the midst of catching 1,000 Pokemon in Pokemon Diamond and Pearl. Specifically, Pokemon Diamond and Pearl. Because I'm going through my Pokemon Ranch stuff, and... well, it's not fun, let me put it that way. I can't fight the Talus over here. He's not chasing... oh, okay. Alright, bees, come! Well, they're gone. Alright, so, terrible start so far. I have lost my single-use weapon. And, yeah, it's going great. Really? Nothing against this wall? Okay. I gotta say, so far, the game does look good. I feel like I'm still seeing, like, frame drops, though. Are you guys seeing that, or am I just bugging? I'm not gonna lie, I'm pretty damn knackered today, as, the Brits would say. I'm pretty tired. I played a lot of Pokemon Go the past couple days. It was Go Fest. So, you know, did a lot of walking around. Shit like that. Thank you. I got another one of those tree branches though. Log is not a tree branch. It's neat. Going back to visit Ranch is novel and kind of interesting. Just one of the many parts of my never-ending journey is to do all the cool stuff in every Pokemon generation and game, apparently. Which I don't recommend anybody do to, save their sanity. Because I am, quite frankly, losing my mind doing this. It's still kind of fun, but very much less so the longer it goes on. I have started using things to my advantage, such as PKSM on the 3DS, and that is a nice tool. But I think I would rather passively catch Pokemon using a bunch of Master Balls in the slowest generation of all time than actively clone Pokemon to fill in the spots, you know what I mean? Can you use mouse controls? I don't know what you would use mouse controls. I mean, I guess if it would be like Metroid Prime 4 is shaping up to be, I guess you could kind of like quickly use mouse controls for aiming, but I'm not playing with the Joy-Con. So I couldn't tell you. I am playing with my Switch 1 Pro controller because why use Joy-Con? Truly. You. I wanted that butterfly, whatever. Underblight's a little bit tough, honestly. It's not so tough because it's like, oh man, it's a hard fight. It's just like the timing for his for using his lightning strike against him in the second phase is just annoyingly tight for no reason. Like when I was playing through it last time for 100% before Tears of the Kingdom came out, it really just felt like for some reason you just have to be really Johnny on the spot with it, and that's just not. It's not super fun, especially because you're using Magnesis and aiming Magnesis. You watch me for the sake of seeing the border of insanity? Well, there's not much to talk about with that. I wanted to make some update videos because a lot of the stuff I am doing is really mundane. And I feel like for the sake of the blog that I'm keeping up on. Oh, you bitch. Cool. Yeah, I feel like for the sake of the purpose of the journaling that I'm doing, I should be at least chronicling the blandness of it all. All right, I'll deal with the Zelda Notes thing later. I'm pretty sure I have to set that up myself. And with motion controls, yes. Still got it. You know what? Actually, something I'm curious of, since I'm here. It still works! Yeah, baby! I can still whistle run! Okay, well, if you can still whistle run, then they probably have not touched a single thing regarding this game. Hell yeah! Okay, cool angle. Yeah, so for all intents and purposes, this is probably just strictly Breath of the Wild with pretty up visuals. Which means maybe I'll go ahead and make this playthrough a little bit on the quicker side. What do you mean people can't be happy, Plaster? Also, how you doing, bud? Shit. I forgot how the intro of this game is supposed to go. You know what? Something I am curious about. You know, interestingly enough, for anybody curious, I'm going to the old man's house. Something I have kind of felt. Link feels slower in this. Maybe that's because of how it ran on the Switch, and maybe some frame skips and something else, but Link doesn't feel quite as fast. I feel like that really does have to be due to just the frame rate being smoothed out. I mean, I stay away from a lot of discourse online, thankfully. My when it comes to like my social media and stuff like that, it's actually been pretty fine-tuned to you know, not make it awful when I have a few minutes and decide to do something that isn't job hunting or catching 1,000 Pokemon. But I mean, I know that this game has always been kind of divisive in the sense that, you know, some people fucking, like, swear by this game, and some people... That was interesting. Look at that fucking squat. Look at that posture. Knees bent, hands out, elongated. That right there, yeah, that's the stuff. He is stanced up. The book isn't even here. That's interesting. I feel like I did this last time. Guys, did I do this last time? I feel like I did. Anyway, let's go get a move on and see what it is I have to do, because quite frankly, I don't remember how this game is supposed to go. But yeah, I know this game has been divisive. Honestly, it still will be. It probably will continue to be for its entire existence. I really do just feel like it's a third pillar of how Zelda may end up being. You know, we have the 2D, then we have the 3D, and then we have this in Tears of the Kingdom. I hope and I feel like this will become its own branch, you know. Because, I mean, I totally get it. I like the puzzles in traditional Zelda games. I do. But, I mean, I'm also rather, where is this taking me? But I mean, you guys know me, I love exploration and open world shit. Nice, dude. Oh, I am just supposed to come here. Okay. Damn, I'm thirsty. Look at how they expand. Isn't it so good? Hey, so I got a question for the people in the chat. Does anybody know of some good cables I can use to rig up a tower of power? I posted it when I was in Arizona last week. But I picked up a Sega Genesis Tower of Power, something that I've been wanting for a very long time. It is the Model 2 Genesis and CD, but it didn't come with cables, as I would soon find out. And I'm not gonna lie to you guys, there is so much going on that I have no idea how to feasibly rig up the whole thing. And I also don't know what good aftermarket cables there are and how the fuck it hooks up at all. Because like each part has its own power cable and each part also seemingly has its own video out. And the 32X plugs into the Sega Genesis in some way that I can't, I don't get it, dude. I never did learn how to do that trick where you like drop something as you, or like you throw something as you're falling a great height and take 0 fall damage.
Ooh.
That is Clam Titty Ganon. Nice run. Dude, the melee rust is so bad. It's like when you go back to playing melee after so long, it feels like an entirely different game. Like it feels almost bad, especially if you're used to like something modern like Ultimate or even Smash 4. It feels fucking ridiculous. Like the opposite being that PM feels really good and smooth, but melee is like it feels so hard to get back into, truly. I mean, I feel it, dude. When we were playing PM and it took me that entire fucking Iron Man to actually like get back into the swing of things, and by then it was far too late. That was awful. That was fucking horrible. Wow, that's a pretty looking chest. Oh my god, that loading is nice. Oh my god, look at the inside of the shrine. Look at that frame rate. Oh my lord. Yeah, so the next time I play this, I might talk about some of the life goings on a little bit. But in the meantime, since we're going through and doing shrines, um quite a bit has happened in the world of gaming. If anybody saw I don't know what they're calling it, the Arc System Works Direct, I guess is the best way to describe it. Okay. If anybody watched that go down, there was the Capcom Spotlight the same day, I'm pretty sure. A lot of cool stuff, a lot of interesting stuff. I feel like a lot of people felt a little bit gypped about the Arc System Works one. Because, I mean, don't get me wrong, I totally get that they're known for their fighting games and all that. But, like, let them branch out a little bit, you know? By the way, I'm probably not going to be using Amiibo this time. I don't really feel like I need to. Like, every time I've played this, I've had some use of Amiibo, and just, like, why bother? Like, I will probably mess with them after we're done, so I can do some of that Zelda Notes transferring thing. But I'm not setting up Zelda Notes for a little bit, so... Yeah, they're really not known for it. I'm a little bit... Hang on. Get some fucking mineral water. I am interested in... Is the name Dear Me, I Was... Because I think that the way they're going about it is really interesting. The art is pretty cool. I like that it's all hand drawn. I like that it's supposed to be this visual novel with no speech. I think that that's an interesting concept. And I mean, you guys know I'm not exactly a big visual novel guy, but I think that the aspect that they're taking with that is interesting and worth at least looking into a little bit. Bag letter, please. Bag letter, please. Wouldn't it be cool is if you could, in a Fable-esque sort of way, change Link's attitude towards people depending on the answers you give? I would love to just have an impatient Link. That'd be fun. I'm not gonna pick that up. Power supply unit? Does it have all three? I saw one that had one for the CD and Genesis. I think it worked for the Model 2 or 3 because they're pretty similar. But I haven't looked much into it. And I don't know how good it is. It seemed like it was pretty good, but that will at least help a lot because there's just so much going on that any sort of streamlining for this would just cool. How did you miss? Link, how the fuck did you miss that, buddy? Yeah, there's a lot going on with the setup for that thing. So I have no real idea. Do you have any experience with it, Plaster, or are familiar with it? No, done. Okay. Either way, that's still good to know. I'm at least very likely going to gonna pick that up if nothing else. I had a Model 2 Genesis before this. I just don't know where the hell any of the stuff is for it because I don't have that many Sega Genesis games. Ooh, that scared me. Okay, we're good. Worth it. The hell am I hearing? No, I thought I was hearing something outside. I guess not. Um... But yeah, so the game showcases were okay. I didn't really have too much to say about either of them, really. The Capcom one was... Oh, shit. The Capcom one was kind of cool. I like that it gave a little bit of insight to the direction they wanted to take with the new Resident Evil and the protagonist. I kind of liked how they took a little bit more of a developer viewpoint with a lot of the stuff that they were showing. That they felt pretty involved, which I thought was cool. Don't really have too much to say about it, honestly, even though, you know, a good section of it was dedicated to Monster Hunter Wilds. I mean, like, the update comes out tomorrow. I'm not going to be able to stream it for a little bit. And, I mean, it's cool to see Sergio's back again. It's... I mean, we expected Lagiacrus, and it's interesting that they brought back a little bit of the water combat for Laggy. Because none of us really expected it to come back. Especially in the weird gimped form that they kind of made for this fight. But... I'm out of water, great. No, it felt like a decent, like, presentation. It wasn't amazing, but I like what they were doing with it. I may be picking up Exoprimal finally. Not really sure if I want to or not. It's really cheap right now. It's only $10, but money's bad right now. I am hiccups. Oh my god. I am down horrendous right now. Dealing with a little bit of an infestation right now that I'm having Toads help me with. Spent a lot of money on that. A lot of the Final Fantasy stuff, Final Fantasy 9 in particular stuff. I actually haven't ordered any of that special any of the special Final Fantasy 9 merch that they've been making. Do one more. Even though I really want to. I really want to import a lot of that. And that stuff gets pretty expensive pretty quick. But yeah, even though I've been saving money pretty well for the most part for a while, but now I'm kind of cutting loose and trying to enjoy life a little bit. If I can't enjoy life through, you know, going on trips and you know, like going on road trips and going to the beach or something and doing whatever, I'm gonna enjoy it through stuff. You know what I mean? Any homies out there live through their things like a true collector? You relish in the cool, interesting thing that you might have. That better be most everyone in chat, I'm just saying. Everybody in chat better be like, yeah, I got this sick thing that I just fucking love. And it was totally worth missing out on... whatever. I don't know. Yeah, this is an issue, actually. I kind of forgot about the cold. That didn't... Alright, well, fuck it. Weeball. Sorry, Link. I can't give credit. Didn't I do this last time, too? I could swear I handled this shrine the exact same way as I did, as I am now, I did last time. Where's the shrine? Oh wait, that gives a whole heart. Shit. Well, that was a bit wasteful. It's... Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Because I know what that is. That's the thing for the Korok seed. So I could swear it's like south of it. Forget that one. That one would have been the most useful because that's the bomb one. There it is. How do you know? After many years in the wild. I can't wait for that sequel. Nice. You know, I actually forgot to throw these on too. Despite my best efforts, I still got hit. Alright, made it. We're good. Yeah, I remember you getting those Mother 3 plushes. And yeah, like, that's super sick. That's exactly the kind of thing I'm talking about. I'll just use Boko Club. Boy, those things are fucking useless. Damn it. Too late. You know, I wasn't really going to talk about it during the stream, but I mean, I might as well, I guess. Just the typical life stuff that's been going on to keep you guys updated. I'm kind of getting that, like... I don't... I don't know how to describe this other than, like, adult laziness. Where... when you're finally done with, like, the work week or all the house stuff or whatever... And I've been doing a lot of house stuff, actually. I'm actually going to be doing a lot more house stuff soon. But, like, you know, you get done with all that stuff, and instead of doing, like, most things that would be worthwhile, you just kind of, like, sit on the couch kind of thing, you know? Or, like, you sit in your chair and you just kind of, like, veg. I've been doing a lot of that lately, so... the personal life has been filled with a lot of chores and stuff. Like, I've done a lot of deep cleaning and stuff, and that's been great. But there have definitely been points where it's like, if I were really serious about it, I could have just pushed everything aside and been like, okay, I am going to stream, and I'm going to go for, you know, 2 hours or something. And I had this problem before with the stream, because you guys know me, I really like to go for, like... a long while if I can help it, and when I don't get to do that, it just kind of bums me out. But, I'm trying to shake that off and kind of get into some of these shorter streams. Even if I don't have that much time for it, I'd rather not make up the excuse and be like, oh, you know, I gotta go to bed in like an hour and a half. Or I need to get ready for bed in an hour and a half. Why bother streaming or something right now? I'm trying to get out of doing that again, because... that has been something that I've had to wrestle with before. It's never fun. It's so much more fun to actually go and stream, but... you know, sometimes you do need that time to yourself. Sometimes you do need, that chill time, but... I've definitely been overindulging in a lot of that. And by the way, shout out to Totes. I was hanging with Totes earlier. He got me a couple of these Mountain Dew flavors that are out right now. Baja Cabo Citrus, and the other one is on the table that I don't know the name of. It tastes like a rocket pop though. But yeah, I have been doing that a little bit too much. And it has been because I'm just not giving myself the proper breaks to do everything. Like, I had to do a lot of deep cleaning. And it was good, you know, I feel a lot better about, you know, how I'm living. I'm still kind of getting my shelves properly organized. Stuff like that. I'm also taking a lot of time, too, to research some of the stuff that I want. And... Whoops. L detonates, Lynn, come on. And that has been a little bit time consuming. Things like the remotes for my... Fucking knew that was gonna happen. The remotes that I wanted for my CRTs, I might just get a few universal ones and just call it there. More recently, these Sega CD cords. Also, more recently, has been this Final Fantasy Magic the Gathering set. I'm not going hard on them, but I am looking to try and get at least all the Final Fantasy 9 cards. Thankfully, there's only 32, because Final Fantasy 7 has 130 of them, or some shit like that. But yeah, me and Totes were kind of going in. We split a box and had some fun that way. That was cool. Looking for good deals on that stuff. So I spent a lot of time just doing, you know, stuff like that. Stuff for myself. Again, maybe a bit too much, but nothing wrong with that. The real problem is just how much fucking time I spend at work. Like I was telling a coworker earlier this week that this past week I had gotten more break time than the entire month combined. It's been pretty fucking horrible, I'm not gonna lie. And I'll tell you right now, that wasn't very much time. There's a couple different tarot cards actually run. There's a Through the Ages card, and then there's her commander card from her deck. And then there's like a full art one of that same one. Magic, by the way, is fucking stupid to collect for. Holy shit. Like, Pokemon might be bad just because the people that are making it hard are bad. But, like, Pokemon collecting is at least relatively fucking simple. Magic just has a ton going on for it. There's Surge foils. Every card can just be a normal foil. There's different packs where different cards can come from. And some of those packs are just, like, inexorably difficult for some reason. Difficult to obtain, excuse me. There's the secret lair stuff. There's the collector shit. It's like, dude, shut up. It's ridiculous. And, you know, making it all the worse is the fact that, there's not even going to be any more... Well, there's not going to be too many more cards until the larger reprint happens at best in, at the end of the year. Why is that so fucking big? I have always wondered why the stamina vessels are just gigantic. Yeah, I guess what else have I been up to? I've been up to, so I had that trip in Arizona. Kind of talking about that the entire time on the lead up. Got some stuff done while I was doing that. Not as much as I would have liked. I wanted to spend a lot of the flight doing like job applications and stuff like that. But I actually didn't get to because the flight service I took no longer offers free Wi-Fi. So, you know, that sucks. The last time I flew, they had free Wi-Fi, but this time they didn't. So I just ended up making some progress through my Pearl save and catching Pokemon on my Diamond save at the same time.
この国は100年前大厄災によって滅んだと言うたな。わしはその時に命を失い、今や魂だけの存在となってしまった。記憶の確かでないお主に全てを語れば混乱する。そう考え、わしは仮の姿をとっていたのだ。許せよ。今こそ話そう。100年前、何があったのか。厄災ガノンの正体。それは太古の昔。
Yeah, I don't think I've been up to too much else otherwise. This weekend in particular, I definitely spent most of my time just with GoFest and stuff. Like last night, I spent a little too long at my dad's place. After my brother and I were done, we just kind of hung out there for a bit, you know, family stuff. And then next weekend is actually going to be just as bad because there's the 4th of July. I'm doing some stuff then. Saturday, I'm going to a convention. And then Sunday, I have to work because I had to get Wednesday, Thursday off. So yeah, it's been like all of my off time recently has been really filled and hectic. It's been like kind of positive, but it also like I'm a guy that likes his downtime, you know what I mean? Any of the homies in the chat really like their downtime? What is Link wearing in this scene?
特に優れた能力を持つ4人を選び出し、神獣を操る任につけ、そして姫を長とし、彼らを英傑と名付け。
Like the way those pants look, just it doesn't look correct. You know what I mean?
姫と5人の英傑が揃うことで、厄災は封印できるはずだった。
Like, I mean, obviously he was probably wearing his champion tunic, but it looked like he had a hood on for a bit. What was the story there?
我らの想像を超える策を持って復活したのだ。
Yeah, so it's been tough, really, without the downtime. Like, my days average
城の地下深く
11 or 12 hours a day at work across 4 days.
真珠を乗っ取り
And
かかってきたんだ。城の民や真珠の
then every,
命を落とし
pretty much every off day for this month has just
守
been
るために傷つき倒れてしまう。
filled with doing chores or time getting dedicated to something else.
厄災ガノンに壊滅さ
That being said,
しかし
yeah, I haven't been allocating the time aside from that very well.
ガノンに立ち向か
So, I'm gonna try my best to fix that.
後を託します。あなただけが最後の希望。どうか。
姫の名はゼルダ。わしの娘だ。そして最後までゼルダを守ってくれた騎士。それがお主だ、リンク。あの日、お主の命運は一度尽きた。だが、この大地の祠に運ばれ、
Can you believe that Calamity Ganon is basically just Ganondorf's hate energy? Like, it's so strong that it just caused this.
あれは今もハイラル城でガノンを抑え続けているゼルダの声だ。だが、ゼルダの力はじきに尽きる。その時、
Sounds good, Ren. You have yourself a good one. Yeah, I will also be getting ready for bed soon. I still don't know exactly how I'm gonna take this journey. Maybe I will just do the Divine Beast and call it there. I don't really know.
それでも頼みたい。ガノンを倒し、民を、そして娘を
I think we should. I think all main quests is pretty good. I'm probably not gonna do any side quests. I'm probably just gonna maybe get lost in a little bit of exploration, as I so often like to do. But yeah, doing anything else that's extra, nah.
村の名はかかり子という。そこに住むインパという者がお主の行くべき道を示してくれるだろう。かかり子村の場所はシーカース
I got some good weapons too. I probably won't even do any Korok seeds.
あの双子山を越え道沿いに北へ進むのだ。
Maybe do a couple just to see like the animations. Daily bonus. I think I have to... Do I have to go into Zelda Notes? I probably do, huh? Yeah, I'm not. I ain't doing all that right now. I am excited to try out Zelda Notes. Obviously, I won't really be able to stream my phone and capture Zelda Notes. But I'm excited to at least try it out. Also, I wish I could wind bomb and do anything even remotely cool that people do to this game. Like, as far as I'm aware, it's pretty easy, but I'm not about to try and learn it right now, you know what I mean? The stream won't be for too much longer either, I should say. It is 5 to 11 right now. And, what can I say except for I'm bloody fucking tired. What the fuck is that? Why was the Octorok making that sound? Ooh, damn. Before I get sniped by a water shot. That Lizal boomerang actually would have been nice to have gotten, I'm not gonna lie. But you know, it's fine. This stream isn't really about having a good, you know, playthrough so much as just seeing what the Switch 2 version is like. And for the most part, you know, it's pretty much beat for beat exactly the same, which is good. Oh, yeah, also, for anybody that might have missed it in the Discord, oh god. I want both of those really bad. Yeah, if you guys missed it in the Discord, I bought a bunch of pizzas yesterday because they were all on, they were getting cleared out, and basically, I got a bunch of frozen pizzas for like $3.50 each. And I had to cook them all because I didn't have freezer space. So in the latest installment of What the Fuck Did Lynn Bulk Buy, you can add frozen pizzas to that. I got 9 of them. And I had to cook them all at once. In fact, it was my dinner yesterday and today, and will probably be my dinner for the rest of the week. I mean, they're good pizzas. They're like DiGiorno 3 meat or something like that. Like, it's fucking sick. But, I don't think I would recommend buying 9 pizzas. And when you don't have the space for them, and then just like wrapping them up and using them for your meals for an entire week. That's pretty awful. I also have to say, too, now that we're starting to get these views of the maps from the Sheikah Towers, does the render distance seem like the same to you guys? Like, I don't know. It looks relatively similar. But I don't know if that's just me or not. Oh, hold on. That was my alarm for getting for telling me I need to get ready to go to bed. It is 11 p.m. and I'm gonna stream for like 10 or 15 more minutes before I call it. But that's kind of why I wanted to do this game, because I've streamed this game plenty of times as far as like casual playthroughs go. And this is a good one for at least seeing how it looks right now. That looks really good, actually. Speaking of the rendering, the fact that the Farron Woods are, or forest, whatever the fuck it is, the wetlands, like the rocks actually look pretty good in the distance. But it doesn't seem like most of the rendering is done until you get relatively close to it, like, you know, the Switch 1 version has. Doesn't seem super crazy. Kind of a cool looking horse. I'm gonna go for this middle horse really quick. I don't have the stamina for it, but I am a big fan of black with a white accent. Nice. I forgot it was L to soothe. Nice, got it. Why can't I control the horse? Alright, well, the horse, for anybody curious, the horse is just as terrible in this game as it has been before, so. Yes, I do.
Yeah.
Register horse. It's terrible. I have no paper.
Oh.
Well, here's Beetle.
Wow. Oh.
Should I just sell the ruby? I just want to keep the horse, that's all. No, dude. I just want to keep the horse, that's all.
Hey.
Okay, there we go.
Ah.
The name for the horse? This is the first thing that came to mind. Spingle.
Ah.
Spingle is the name of this horse. No Breath of the Wild playthrough is complete without getting a horse. So, Spingle the horse, we will see you shortly. Or not. Probably not. Fuck it, what am I doing? I appreciate this area posthumously for kind of what it is. There was a lot of like Zelda theorizing. Isn't there a DLC item out here? The fact that I just knew there was is crazy. Phantom Ganon? Yeah. Yeah, this area was really good posthumously because of the whole Zonai thing. But nowadays it's like it doesn't really have the mystique or intrigue given what Tears of the Kingdom was. I think it's really, really interesting. Is that a big one? Hell yeah. I think it's really interesting to look back on, but not so much to look forward on, you know? Also, how the fuck am I gonna get up there? I don't see any durians or bananas. I don't think we're making this one. I mean, area looks good. I will say that. It's not amazing, but it does look good. If this fails, I can try it from that bigger tree. Might actually have this. Forgot there's an electric wizrobe here. Oh, shit. Actually, this isn't hero mode, so they're not going to regen. Oh, shit! Yeah, I've got to use that a little bit. Oh my god, I can't fucking see through the foliage. Dude, I did it again. Wow, that was terrible. Holy shit. I handled that so freaking poorly. Mighty Thistle. Well, I don't see any bananas here yet, but I can go ahead and at least grab... Nice. Uh-oh. I do not have a cooking pot. Nice. Not a good start. Objects are actually rendering pretty far out, I think, which is pretty cool. Like, you can see the Tissels over there, and I don't know if you'd be able to do that in the original. How do I get up? I mean, I guess I don't really need this tower. I'd like to have it. That's handy. Ooh. Now, we might have run into some issues, but they have been... I don't think I've ever even seen this before. What is going on? What a weird little mire. I've never seen this little spot before, I don't think. Damn water buffalo. Okay, this is exactly where I want it to be. They really make right here by this fast travel tree Durian City. Guess I'll just use this. Thank you. Thank you. he go. I mean, seriously. There's durians over here for days. You're not by a ton of them, but like you can at least find a few bananas if you wanted. There's thistles. There's glorious life-giving acorns. Alright, and now, while I climb, I take a drink of this Mountain Dew that I really shouldn't be drinking at 11:20 at night, but whatever. Pretty good. It's a citrusy Baja experience, you know? Matter of fact, I think this is going to be pretty much the perfect spot for me to go ahead and call it. I wish it were daytime for this, but honestly, still looking good. Still looking good. What can I say? Yeah, this is gonna be a good point to call it though, because it is really late, honestly. And yeah, an hour and a half is a decent amount of time. We got out of the plateau. We've got a couple of map sections. This one arguably could be the most important because coming here can really speed things along just by getting some of the fruits out around here. There's one specific little plateau chunk that has like a ton of bananas. People might know what I'm talking about, but I don't know what I'm talking about. So I would like to find that from here. But if nothing else, the durian load is really nice. I have 15 hardy durians, a few mighty thistles, and bananas. And we're looking pretty good. But now let's go ahead and make the first real hard save. And that's going to be where I call it. So I thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you all have a good start to your week. Take care of yourselves. Holy hell, I am. Yeah, that exhaustion is really starting to hit, actually. Yeah. Yeah, shit. You guys take care. Enjoy your week. Hope you all have had a good past couple of weeks, actually. And yeah, I'm heading out. So, oh, hey, Plaster. If you're still here, actually, the thing you linked is entirely different. Oh, that's really cool. Okay, cool. I'm gonna look into that more. Anyway, yeah, you guys take care. I'll see you guys in the next one. Have a good one, and yeah, peace out.